This episode is inspired by the YouTube comment section. There was a discussion that raged as to why we idolize one historic figure and demonize the other. A point of note, the ideas or argument presented here for or against the two figures in this video is not absolute and final. Many permutations of ideas or points could be made for or against the two figures presented here. This is only for educational purposes and to invoke self-introspection as to why you love the one and hate the other. Thanks for your support. Bow out. Two names, two men, both etched into history as conquerors, both responsible for the deaths of millions, and yet one is celebrated, even admired, the other universally condemned. Why? Let's start with the obvious. Genghis Khan rode into history 800 years ago, a warlord of the steppes whose armies left empires in ashes. Adolf H. lived barely 80 years ago, in an age of telegraphs, newspapers, cameras, and radio. The world watched his horrors unfold in real time. The farther away a figure is in history, the easier it is for us to mythologize them, to forget the blood and remember only the legend. Genghis Khan conquered for power, for trade, for the survival of his people. Ruthless, absolutely, but his empire was built on loyalty, skill, and merit, not on race or hatred. Or maybe, just maybe it was. Remember, the victors write the history. Adolf's war wasn't driven by survival or statecraft, but by ideology. He launched a war of extermination. His goal wasn't just territory, it was the annihilation of entire peoples, a systematic industrial-scale genocide. When the Mongol Empire finally settled, it left behind roads, trade routes, and ideas that shaped the modern world. Genghis Khan's brutality is remembered, but so is the strange stability that followed it. Adolf's legacy? Destruction, division, the Holocaust, World War II. A dark blueprint of how far hatred can go when fueled by modern machinery. History isn't just about facts, it's about who tells the story. Genghis Khan has been called a savage, a genius, a unifier. Over centuries, his story softened and blurred by time, but Adolf's crimes were witnessed by an entire world and recorded for generations. No amount of retelling can rewrite them. Both men were conquerors, both spilled oceans of blood, but the difference between them is more than just time. One built an empire from the chaos of the medieval world. The other dragged a modern, civilized world into the darkest chapter of its history. Maybe it's not about love or hate. Maybe it's about what we choose to learn and what we refuse to forget.